Hey, this is David, your sales RV expert from Miller's RV here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We're in a Winnebago 24F. Hands down, this is one of my favorite units that Winnebago puts out. It's a perfect size, whether you're going with couples, whether you're going by yourself, or if you got a couple of family members with you, it's perfect. I got about 3 or 4 things that I really like about this coach, but before I go over them, I'm gonna do a brief overview and kind of walk through a general walkthrough on the inside and outside and go over all the stuff inside this coach for y'all right now. Okay, so basically I'm just going to take us around this coach. We'll start up here at the cockpit in the front. Up here in the front, you've got obviously your sleeper cell up top. You can sleep the kids up here. You got enough room to put 2 adults up there if you really needed to. This tends to get in the way of some people. Feel a little claustrophobic driving with this on top of them, so it's very simple to just push it up. You can get this out of the way and move it for while you're driving. The seats up in here in front, well, both of them actually will spin around, and what that's going to do for you is going to basically extend out your living room and give you more room to entertain. If you had to put some more people up here, you can seat people here, you can seat people at a bench, obviously. It gives you a little bit more room on the inside. And it's real easy to spin these chairs around. There's nothing to it. There's a little lever on the back right here that you'll just move back and forth, and you can spin your chair and pop it in position. Let's move on over here to the command center here, where you're going to do most of your controls from the inside of the coach. You got your slide room control up top. You got your inverter control. By hitting this button, what that's going to do for you is going to activate these 110 plugs inside the coach. If you've got some things that you have to be able to plug in that activate off of 110, like a hair dryer or something like that. All of your levels you can check from right here, whether you need to check your black tank level, your gray tank level, fresh water, all that can be checked here. You'll turn off and on your water pump from right here, and actually you can turn your hot water heater off and on from right here. Also right underneath there you've got your generator, where you start button for your generator and kill button for your generator. And then over here you got your solar panel. Okay, this vehicle is going to come equipped standard with 200-watt solar panel. You can expand it up to 475 watts, and what that's going to do for you, that's maintenance on your battery. It's going to be constantly trickle charging your batteries. Last thing you want to ever do is to come back after you've been taking a hike or going out to eat and come back to dead batteries inside your coach. So to me, that's huge. That's going to keep a trickle charge on your batteries all the time. All right, here we are in the kitchen. You give you a double sink here. Give you plenty of room for washing your dishes and everything inside the kitchen. They give you plenty of storage space inside this unit with drawers and everything. You've got multiple drawers down here for utensils and everything. Of course, they're going to give you your little 110 plugs under here. They're going to give you 110 plugs up top. Look, a big thing in these motorhomes, especially in something that's this size, is going to be counter space. You don't get a lot of counter space. Counter space is kind of prime real estate in these things. So they give you a flush top for your stove here, which really makes a big difference. When you're ready to use your stove, you just fold it back and get that, then you have access to your full stove. But with it folded down, basically it just extends your counter space out. Underneath your stove here, we've got a microwave. It is actually a convection microwave, so anything you can cook in your oven at home, you can cook biscuits in here, you can cook pizza in here. Anything you can cook at the oven at home, you can take care of in this oven right here. Okay, so we all know storage is a big deal in these things. You got storage in your kitchen here right above your stove. They're going to put adjustable shelves in there, so if you have to store a coffee pot or some taller bottles or whatever, you can store everything you need in your storage cabinet up here. Here to the right here, you got a wardrobe closet with more additional shelves in it. You can actually pull these out, and there's a hang-up rod here for your clothes, for hanging up your pants and your longer shirts and stuff. Give you a little bit of extra storage space underneath here as well. Alright, so Winnebago does a really good job of taking advantage of every inch of storage space in these things. Your TV is placed right here across from your dinette. But they give you a little door to the back of your TV with extra storage space behind there, which is huge. You know, every place you can put stuff in these things, I promise you're going to take advantage of. Now look, let's move over to the bed here and look at the bedroom. Alright, so now here we are in the bedroom in this Winnebago in the 24F. You got storage cabinets above your bed, of course, all the way around. Your AC controls are over here, so that's kind of convenient. If you need to control your AC a little bit in the middle of the night, you're not going to have to get up out of bed. Everything's going to be right here. Of course, you got your light switches to control from right here. They're also going to give you 110s and little USB ports to plug in your phones and whatnot, whatever you need to plug in at your bedside for overnight, which is convenient to have. Alright, let's move on over to the bathroom and take a look inside the bathroom. They put your sink right outside the bathroom door. That way you can get a little bit more done with more people at once. You can have somebody inside the shower. You can have somebody over here brushing teeth, washing hands. They do give you a little medicine cabinet over the sink for extra storage. Little mirrored medicine cabinet, which is nice. Now inside the bathroom itself, you're going to have your toilet. You're going to have your shower with a skylight in the top. They're going to give you a little fan vent inside of here. What's kind of unique about this shower in here is this shower door As it opens and closes, it's actually a self-cleaning shower door, which is kind of cool. It keeps the water and keeps the mold from gathering on your shower curtain at home. All right, so here's your refrigerator and freezer in the kitchen. It's going to be an all-electric refrigerator and freezer. Gives you plenty of room in here for when you're camping, all your goodies you got to pack with you. They even give you room in the freezer to put a whole gallon of ice cream. I know that's an important necessity for some of us. I know it's important for my wife. All right, last but not least, here we are at the dinette, which you'll be spending a lot of time eating and hanging out with the family. You can fit 4 people in here easily, well lit. They're going to give you 110s and Bluetooth plug-ins just as well, like everywhere else inside this coach. Look, you can actually even drop this tabletop down very simply. You can drop this tabletop down and make it a full bed right here to sleep some extra people if you really needed to. All right, so here we are standing outside of the Winnebago 24F. This is a 2020. Again, one of my favorite units. You can see your basic C-Class design. On most of your C-Classes, you're going to have some sort of a cap that extends over the driver and passenger seat, and that's where you have additional storage on the unit. And as you can see, it's on a diesel Mercedes chassis. This thing's going to get you real good fuel economy. On this chassis, you're going to get in the teens for fuel economy for sure, which is a huge plus in everybody's book. Let's go ahead and move to the side here, and we'll start doing a little brief walk around the outside of the unit. Another nice thing about this coach is going to be the awning. You've got a full-length awning on the side of this coach. It's going to go from the back all the way across that front entry door, which is huge. It's going to keep you for a lot of awnings will stop short of that entry door for some reason. This one goes all the way across, so when it's raining and you're going in and out, you're not going to get all wet. All right, we all know storage on the outside is just as important as storage on the inside. They do give you a great big storage bay door on the outside here. As you can see, you can fit all kind of stuff in here, whether you're fitting lawn chairs, tables, an extra barbecue pit you want to take with you. You can fit all of that inside of here. Something else that's real important, especially for newbies in the RV business, is backing these things up. You get a rear view camera on the back of this Winnebago. That's going to make it a whole lot easier when you're backing up to be able to see what's behind you. It's going to make you feel a whole lot more comfortable. Okay, we can move over here and see that we've got a slide on this side. You've got a slide topper on top of that slide, which is very important. The reason that's important is you've got a gasket that goes all the way around the top of that slide. And when you're camping out here in Louisiana underneath these pine trees, when you go to pull the slide in, if you've got pine cones or even just sticks and twigs that fall on top of that slide, as you bring it in, it's going to mess up those gaskets. But by having that slide topper on top of it, you're not going to have to worry about that. Not to mention it puts an umbrella right on top of your slide. All right, now before I get to my 3 favorite things about this coach, I want to remind you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that little notification bell so you can see all of our videos. We're putting out videos weekly. I know you don't want to miss any of them. So please make sure you do that for us. All right, my favorite thing, my first top thing about this coach, affordability. I mean, look what you're getting. You're in a Winnebago product on a Mercedes diesel chassis, and you can get in this thing for under $100,000. That's huge. Look, Winnebago is all about quality, and you get that for under $100,000 on a Mercedes chassis. You got a full fiberglass roof. Look, Winnebago does things right, and to be able to get in this price point on this kind of coach, that's amazing. All right, now I want to talk about number 2, my second favorite thing about this coach, and that's going to be the diesel generator. Having a diesel generator is huge. A diesel generator here in Louisiana, if you're depending on your generator to run your air conditioner all night long, which chances are you're going to be doing that, if you have a diesel generator, it shares the same gas tank as the engine, which means if you have a full tank of gas, you got a week to 2 weeks of being completely self-contained. Whereas if you had an LP generator down here, 36 hours, you're going to be packing up and going to refill your LP tank so you can keep running your air conditioner at night. That would be a huge problem. That's one of my favorite things about this coach, is having that diesel generator. Can't talk enough about that. All right, we're back inside now, and we're going to talk about my 3rd favorite thing about this coach, which is the drivability of it. Look, I'm sitting in this coach right now, and I'm telling you, job of giving you so much room inside this coach to have your whole family inside of here, yet you can get behind this wheel, and whether you need to go to the Walmart, whether you need to go into a McDonald's parking lot, you can get this thing in and out of anywhere you want to go. So if by chance you've seen Jeff's video he did a couple weeks ago about the differences between Class A's, Class B's, and Class C's, look, some people are nervous about switching from something like a Class B to a Class C because of size, because it's a little bit bigger. there's really nothing to it. It's a little bit intimidating when you first get behind the wheel on one of these, but once you're behind the wheel for a very short period of time, there's really nothing to it. The size of this coach at 24 feet is going to allow you to go into any parking lot you want to. You're going to be confident about going into the McDonald's, the Walmart, the Walgreens, wherever it is. There's really nothing to drive in this coach, and it's one of my favorite things about it. It makes it very convenient. Okay, so those are my 3 favorite things for the Winnebago 24 Vita. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to come visit us and see me here at Miller's RV in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And remember, as always, enjoy the journey.
Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you found it both informative and entertaining. If you would, like this video and also subscribe to our channel so you can see everything new that's coming out as well. If you have any questions or comments, please list them below. Also tell us anything else you would like us to do a video on. Again, this is Jeff at Miller's RV. Enjoy the journey and click on one of the links to watch another video by us.